A very warm greetings to all of you. Today, it's a turn for chapter number 1 of your reader. The chapter name is Little Nino and My Secret Beard. Let me give you a very brief storyline about this chapter. This chapter deals with the relationship between a grandson and a grandfather. How close, what a bond that they have between themselves. So this chapter deals with it. Now, regarding this chapter, Nino, who is just 6 years of age, he has got a wonderful knowledge about each and everything. Even the strangers or any other person, whosoever comes in contact with Nino, they wonder that how can a small boy have so much of vast knowledge about even the machinery, even the computers, even if it is aircraft. He knows everything. He calls his Dadaji as DJ, the short form of Dadaji. Although he is not the disc jockey. He is a poet, he is a cartoonist, but definitely not a musician. But still he calls him as a DJ. He is of right about 83 years of age. One day what happens, this DJ or Dadaji, they decided that let's go to Delhi in a train, that is Rajdhani Express. Both of them, they were very happy while moving to the train. When they reached the station and boarded the train, immediately Nino went to the engine, and over there he asked the motor people that what type of engine you are using in this Rajdhani Express, whether it is WAP5 or WAP7. All the motormen, they were, amazed to see the child asking such a question. Then he puts up another question, that what type of engine do you use over here? Another surprising question, right? So in this way, these children or these people, they were really surprised to see Nino. Nino was very famous in his school also. In his school, he was a person who always used to ask n number of questions from all the educators. It was not easy for them to satisfy him. Even for Dadaji also, whenever he thinks about something that I should explain or tell this to Nino, he has to think hundreds of times. So many questions they raise up. Even in the chapter, it says that like butterflies, they are moving here and there in the stomach. Whenever he has to tell something to Nino, because he has to prepare himself beforehand, as Nino is going to ask so many questions. So one day Dadaji said that I will explain him the importance of saving of water. You all know water is very essential for our life. We cannot live without water. All the human beings, they require water, right? So Dadaji said I will tell him the importance of water. But for that, he has to prepare himself. That so many questions Nino may ask, those answers should be ready. It should not look like that, he's just saying left and right to everything about water to Nino. He prepared himself. Nino came back from school. Nino was quite happy. Nino said, Dadaji, I got a gold star in my class. He said, gold star? Great. But what did you do over there? He said, I wrote an essay on save water. So the topic that Dadaji was planning to explain him was he already delivered that in the school, and that too in a perfect way that he received a gold star. Then he said, what have you said over there in that essay? He said, I just explain the ways in which we have to save water. He said, then what were the ways? Nino explained all the ways that he mentioned in the essay. He said, for saving the water, we have to do rainwater harvesting. We have to repair the leaking taps so that the water doesn't get wasted unnecessarily. Then he said, instead of taking a bath with shower, we have to use bucket. Then instead of washing the cars with pipes, we can use bucket. And instead of throwing water from the water bottle when we are coming back from school, we throw the water. That is not good. We should give that water to the plants instead of throwing it. So these were some of the genuine ways of saving water that I wrote, and I received this gold star. Dadaji was impressed. He said, yes, this boy has done a really remarkable job in his class. And then he said that to appreciate his efforts, he said, I will not cut my beard. I will keep my beard. I will not shave it. So this is the secret of my beard, that I am keeping it right now, because Nino said that these are some of the ways of saving water. If I'll keep the beard, definitely I'm going to save the water. I hope you all like this. A small, explanation of the chapter. Thank you.